from now on, I'm gonna bring up whatever I want.
Apparelli's.
Apparel. We're making grilled cheese, bro.
Real smooth.
That was very smooth. It was as smooth as a siempre. With your stupid hat, could I get it out? I know about it. You should wear two of them because you're double stupid.
Grab my hand, I'll save you.
Give a little something back.
Tequila and small talk.
All right. Oh, another thing. Don't play with my plant too much. Last time you were like touching it too. Don't touch my plant, bro. Have some respect for my
The
plant.
fuck are you talking about? Your plant? Are
plant.
we rolling right now?
Of course we're rolling. Are we rolling? We're back, ladies and gentlemen. Tequila and Small Talk, episode 69. No, I'm kidding. It's episode 6.
It's not 69.
No, too bad.
Brand new studio.
Kind of, eh?
Yeah.
You like what I did, bro?
I like what you did with the place.
Stayed up late last night.
Favorite color?
Yeah. But we're gonna fix things up a bit. We're gonna get a little something right here. No? Don't you think?
Yeah, coming up.
Coming up.
That'll
But
be a surprise.
It's a little secret. It's a little
Big
secret.
surprise.
But yeah, so episode 6, we're back. It's been a minute. We haven't shot since before the New Year's.
Got the new setup with the candles. I like that.
Yeah, I just try to set a mood, you know?
It's set a mood.
its own. Don't
Set a
burn
mood. What the
yourself.
fuck is this? A porno, bro?
Yo,
The black couches?
you want it to be, bro?
Nah, I'm good.
Okay,
I'm good. But nice touch with the little
Yo, are we even allowed to put these Tim Hortons logos in the
yeah.
shot?
We just went full Canuck, eh? We got the little coffees, little Timbits.
Timbits.
Got
Wanna let
Ali
people know where
in
we're
a
from?
full Canadian tuxedo.
Yeah, listen,
rocking the hell out of that.
I just got off my horse. just got back from the ranch. Decided to wear my ranch
and no real
uniform.
ranches in Canada. Bro.
No, it was no. When I pulled up, I was wearing a white T-shirt. I didn't look very. I mean, whatever. Let's not worry about my attire. Look at you, bro. You're wearing a toque. You're in the house, man.
Yeah, my hair's not done.
Why is the fan still making noise?
Told you to turn it off.
I did turn it off. Does it take a second?
It might take
To
a
our
minute.
listeners, we're sorry about the fan noise. I'm not going to tell them why the fan is on. Oliver. No, that's not why. Of course not.
I know.
All right, so how do
Allegedly.
you want to kick this thing off today, bro? It's been a minute.
I don't know. It's our first episode since the new year.
It is.
It was a hell of a year already.
It was.
Everyone woke up with a hangover on the very 1st of January. Then Australia was on fire.
Yeah,
and then the very
it's very
next
sad.
day, it was like the Third World War or something.
Almost happened, man.
So it's all like
It almost happened. The Third World War.
Already
almost,
it's
you know
been
what?
nuts.
It's been that stuff's cooling off. That's freaky stuff, eh? I've been freaking out a little bit.
which one?
The
About-
war thing.
about
What do you
which?
want? What do you want to get into? You want to get into the Australia thing?
Care about the animals, yeah.
Yeah, let's talk about the animals.
first.
Fuck
Yeah,
the people.
Yeah, That's
Let's
right.
talk about the koala bears.
Actually, it's funny because the first thing I read up about that, the fires in Australia and stuff like that, it was over social media and stuff. This actress, adult movies and stuff like that, she sells like nudes and stuff.
Yeah, she raised.
And for every single
Yeah.
nude she sold, she was donating $1 off of whatever profit she made or selling her soul, whatever.
Yeah.
She was giving out $1 though, so it came out to almost $500,000, I believe.
Good for her.
Yeah,
You know?
a hell of a relief for a
Good
whole
for her.
lot of relief.
No, there's a lot of people raising a lot of money for Australia right now. It's a really tragic thing, you know. Mother Nature is the scariest thing, man. Did you see I saw a video where like they were the fire was literally chasing the firemen.
Oh yeah, they say
very
humans
scary
are ruthless.
No,
Mother
no,
Nature's
no.
like
we're pissing off Mother
She's
Nature
still
so
number
much
one.
these days, man, and she's
Yeah.
just retaliating, you know. And maybe that's global warming. Look at the weather here.
yeah.
It was like +5 the other day, and then today was -13. Tomorrow's supposed to be 1 degree in the morning.
Yeah,
What?
but that's
That's
just,
more that's more inconsistent than my relationship. Bro.
Let's not get
Let's not get into it, but you know the weather is more inconsistent than
It
my
is
love
it is.
life, man. Crazy,
Yeah.
crazy.
Well, green folks like to say like we gotta save the planet.
We do have to save the planet.
Take
I
care
agree
of
with
the
that,
earth.
though. We do have to save the planet.
I don't.
No,
You want to know why?
why? You think we're just gonna resurrect and come back? After
No, it's not about some deep spiritual stuff like that. It's because I was watching something like years ago, and it said to me, it's more about like when they say save the planet. I hope they mean like the animals and take care of ourselves first, because although we inhabited this planet, the planet will always be fine.
That's true.
It'll be fine. No matter what, we could bomb each other off with like biological weapons, and we could throw like
but I
all
think
kinds of disgusting
yeah.
like nuclear waste and whatever, the worst shit you can think of. You can throw it down in the ocean like oil and or whatever, plastic, and the earth would just like recycle itself. It'd be like all kinds of
yes and no though.
Yes, no. For
yes,
sure.
no, what?
Yeah, well, you like yes and no, so it's like I didn't know which one to.
No, I don't think it will. At one point, if we destroy the ozone layer, the thing that we're protected by layers of. You understand how the world works, right?
We're protected.
We're still protected. There's still some layers. If there wasn't any layers, we'd be cooking right now.
Yeah, but it's not.
The sun would be too hot. It would cook us. So those things protect us. I think you're right. They're talking when they're talking about saving
us, not the planet.
Yeah, but if the planet becomes too hot and too inhabitable, let's just say, it's going to be just this big fireball. The planet's not going to thrive the way it's thriving now. There's going to be no life.
It's going to take a while before it turns into a big fireball. But even then, like...
Listen, why aren't you just being
on every other planet
and put your garbage in the garbage can, bro?
Oh, I do. I always do my recycling. I compost. Do everything.
Yeah, you know what? We'll worry about it later.
What do you mean?
No,
that's not what I said. I just said...
The planet will survive, but we won't. So I think that, exactly. Yes, I get your point. They're talking about life.
So it's about the animals.
But sustainability of life on the planet. Not just the animals, the plants. Look at his hey, baby.
Animals and plants then, because we're animals.
Life.
So life. Yeah,
life,
absolutely life.
Bacteria, you know.
All bacteria will be fine.
Yeah, probably. Bacteria survives in the cold. It survives. Exactly. I don't think it survives in the hot.
Bacteria.
Actually, bacteria would not survive in... No, man. Not if it was a big fireball, bro.
Whoa.
You just got coffee all over yourself, man. This is twice. You got a hole in your mouth?
Clumsy today.
Yeah, clumsy. No, but it's very, what's happening in Australia is very tragic, man.
It is.
But one thing I didn't like about the whole thing that's going on in Australia, people are, I'm not saying that we shouldn't be blowing it out of proportion, but like I saw a post, maybe is this insensitive for me to say, I don't give a fuck. I saw a post and it was like a 3D composite of the continent, and like it was all on fire. And people thought it was an actual image of Australia. Did you see that picture?
What do you mean, like
on
a
social
fake,
media?
like?
It was like a fake picture of like the whole continent looked like it was in like the whole continent looked like it was in flames.
Oh yeah,
which is not the case.
People thought it was like a satellite, like live
real satellite image of Australia. You know, and so many people are sheep.
Well, I didn't.
Thought it was, I'm not saying it's not a big deal. It's huge. It's a very tragic affair.
Yeah, but it didn't look like it was an actual like live footage.
No,
it was just like a picture
just
for
a picture of the whole continent on
for
fire.
the support, the relief.
Yeah, no, it's pretty like it. What bugs me is people tend to. But you know, like just this whole what's been bugging me recently is if you look at the whole Australia situation and then you look at the whole war situation.
Yeah,
like I feel like the Australia thing gets more news and it gets more like airtime because of the animals. It's crazy. Humans care way more about animals than other animals.
Most humans, yeah.
It's like
most human beings care more about.
Yeah, they're very sensitive. You know what I mean? They see like all they think about is the animals. But if like let's just say a country that didn't.
Why do you think that is?
Because I know why that is. Well, I know why I get really sensitive when it comes to animals. It has to do with the fact that they're defenseless. There are species that's more defenseless. Like if the forest is on fire, an animal is not going to go get you some water and put it out. They're defenseless. They're innocent. So that's why I think it triggers people. Like, and I saw some videos, man, of some like little koala bears, man. It was heartbreaking. I almost cried, man. Like there was and he was literally walking. Everything was on fire, and he was walking on like burning ash. And then some lady, I don't know if she was a medic or just someone helping. She picked them up and
I saw
that one. No?
A video or a picture. No, it was a full on like a small clip of a car full of koalas.
Yeah,
this young couple was driving around just stuffing their car full of koalas. It was very touching.
Yeah, the planet's scary and life's a very scary thing. You've been sick, for a while.
I've been sick for a while. This podcast we were planning on shooting like
yesterday.
Yeah, even before that.
Yeah, I know. I was sick too. I got a cold, I think,
It's like it's not going away. Like it was worse than it is right now, but it's right now I still got like the dry cough that won't go away.
Yeah.
It's so annoying.
Yeah, me, I had a lot of like body pain. I get my muscles hurt when I'm sick. What muscles?
I don't get that.
Don't know.
I get headaches, but I don't get soreness.
No? I think I had a flu or like a body flu or whatever. Yeah. But yeah, what's your take on Iran? Iran and the U.S.? You want to get into that?
Is it still a thing? It seems like
it's still a thing, man.
It's no, but
it's
I mean,
a very big thing.
It's still a thing, but ever since like
it's
the
died
last,
down.
Yeah, the last thing, like right now, they're still as of now, they're still investigating the plane crash,
which is very tragic. By the way, my sympathies to all the
it
families
is
that lost somebody.
Because yeah, and it's very interesting because there wasn't a single, if I'm not mistaken, not a single American citizen on the plane.
There's so many conspiracies right now. There's a conspiracy that Iran took it down, which is probably what happened.
It's been proved that it was a missile from Iran.
Iran.
Yeah.
You know, and then there was conspiracies that they're saying, oh no, the Americans did it. You know, to cause more conflict, which I think is a little far-fetched. I think it's far-fetched.
These theories, you never know, but I mean, like what the information they have right now apparently is that it's a missile that was fired from Iran, and but apparently it would have been an accident.
Yeah, they're saying it could have been an accident. It was an accident.
Yeah.
If it was an accident, then Iran should have taken responsibility right off the bat and said it was an accident. They're not saying anything. They're holding the black box right now, not even giving it to Boeing. I don't blame them for not giving the box to the States.
They something Canada's like they want to show the Ukrainians before, and then they might be open.
But I don't know if you saw it. I saw a video today. There's footage of the plane was hit with a rocket, and there was footage of it. Did you see that?
It was a No. It was a guided missile. It wasn't a rocket launch.
A missile.
Okay.
It was. But what I'm saying is there was video footage of it hitting the plane.
No, I didn't see that.
I saw it today. It released today. I'm guessing if that was the real one. So much when shit like this happens, so many people like it's just clickbait, right? There's so much stuff on
176
6 people, 60 was it 64 of them? 63 of them are Canadian. Iranian Canadians.
Tragedy.
Yeah, it could have been anybody, man. It could have been people luckily I don't know anybody personally.
With collateral damage, it's always more casualties on the civilian side. I feel like.
But you know what's so messed up is like, what are the odds, right? It's like we're on the brink of war with Iran. Well, the Americans are on the brink of war with Iran, and then as soon as it goes to settle down, bang,
something happens.
176 innocent lives. You understand what I mean? It's always like that. And guess what? This all happened because we started a war. This is my take on it. War is we, but I say we because the
don't say
Canadian.
We.
No, but you know what? You could say I'm not saying we. Trump, not even Trump. The Americans in general. They start wars.
Trump's administration.
Exactly. Yeah. There you go. Thank you for correcting me.
Because. At the end of the day, people can blame
Trump's administration.
You could say Trump's not sitting there all day calling all the shots.
No, he's calling most of them. He's calling most of them.
Yes,
what I'm saying
that's not how the American government works. Although people like to blame it on Trump, and he's a big he
was the one. They did you hear? They presented to him some options.
Who's they?
His like you're saying, his administration. And the military, the high-ranked military officers.
So it's not just his
of what they should do, and the most.
He's part of the decisions. He's probably a big influence on it as well.
Yeah,
but
the most crazy one was to just assassinate Soleimani, and they said that's the craziest one, and of course the craziest man in the world is going to choose the craziest thing.
Absolutely,
he picked it. And they assassinate, but what I'm saying is
he's like that.
But it's they're saying now America's safe again. It's like, how is this going to make the place safer? It was fine right before you did that. But you get what I'm saying?
That's what they have to use, right?
Exactly. It's just politics.
Because 90%. Let's not forget, and I'm being generous here. I think 90% are of Americans are really
No, I get what you're saying. They're not.
They'd feel some type of way about the president saying something like that. America's safe again, Yeah, that they'd be like, "Oh,
sure." It was so safe that the second that it happened, everybody was on high alert because Hey, you know what? The funny thing is when Iran retaliated and they took out the bases, the Iraqi bases that were housing the U.S. soldiers, they weren't even attempting to kill anybody. That was they called. Do you hear about that? They called 6 hours ahead of time, and told
for the hit.
Yeah, they called Iraq, told them that they were going to hit those two bases 6 hours before. Why? Because they wanted to retaliate. This is my opinion. I could be totally wrong, but I think this is why. They wanted to hit those bases because of their it's like your ego. Like they took out their highest ranking commander, so their ego says we have to retaliate, right? So
yeah, well, it's kind of fucked.
It's not ego. Part of
imagine
imagine
it
ego,
the
pride.
other way around.
Their pride. Yeah, the other way around.
Like if a country from the Middle East got a hit like that on the U.S.,
it would be a terrorist
U.S.
attack.
soil, absolutely.
Like
But
what
no
Trump
shit.
did over there, even though that because like, my opinion on Soleimani is that he's a very evil man, bro. The whole by the way, viewers and listeners, I'm Persian. I'm Iranian. I was born in Tehran, Iran. I never really spoke about this vocally, but I mean publicly. But I don't mind at this point in my life saying it. I'm not a fan of the regime of Iran. The reason why me, my family, my parents, and that I'm indebted to for the rest of my life for getting me, you know what I mean, to Canadian soil at a very young age with nothing in their pockets. You know, like we were refugees. We came here as refugees. But that regime is trash. They're disgusting, evil people. They don't give a fuck about their own people. Iran does not give a fuck. And even when you know, and I saw there was a BBC interview with the oh my God, what is the Minister of Foreign Affairs of Iran?
Okay.
What's his name? Anyhow, very well-spoken individual.
Yeah.
Very smart guy. But there was an interview with him, and he was like, "Oh, but did you see the 8 million people that came to Soleimani's after they killed him? You know the what's it called when they
Funeral.
It wasn't a funeral. Yeah, it was a funeral, but like a
parade kind of.
not a parade. Anyways, 40 people died in that, by the way, in a stampede. Could you believe that?
Oh,
40
yeah,
people
I
died.
think I've seen that on.
How crazy is that?
TV, yeah.
So, anyways, they go to this man's funeral. His what is it called when someone dies?
A eulogy, not a eulogy.
Jesus, why can't I remember? I'm talking weird tonight. Must be the coffee. But they went to that, and you know he was saying that so proudly. He was saying that to the American, like to the BBC reporters, who say like, yeah, but did you see all the people that were supporting? If Soleimani was such a bad man, why would 8 million people show up to this parade or whatever you want to call it, this mourning or whatever?
Yeah.
Yeah, because they're all scared, bro.
Yeah.
That's why. The way that the
It was a
Iranians
protest as well, no? Partly.
yeah, but see, they hide that. Like the Iran just shuts off the internet when something.
Yeah,
when the
media.
people-
They have total control.
total
over the
control of their media. There's like 2 channels in Iran, and the reality is over there, the way that they here in America, we're imprisoned and brainwashed through media and television in a very reverse psychology way. Like they give you all the good things. You get what I'm saying? Like when you're watching TV and you see Nicki Minaj shaking her ass half naked, and no, I think it's crazy, bro.
Yeah.
You know, they exploit sex, they exploit alcohol, they
That's what sells, man.
that's what sells, but
Yeah, on
but
TV
they're
especially.
giving it to the people. The way that they keep people occupied is by giving them making you think that you live in a free state. Whereas in Iran, to maintain control, they don't give. They do that. They scare. It's a fear tactic.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like out here, bro. Me and you tomorrow don't
control
like
it.
something Trudeau does. We can go to the parliament and yell "fuck Trudeau."
All right.
I didn't mean that. We could say that, and they're not gonna arrest us. They won't. B, no one's gonna shoot you, bro. Like they're not gonna. There won't be a sniper at the top of the parliament, and he's just gonna take out Ali and Ali, bro. It won't happen. In Iran, you go to Iran right now, and
No,
you say
yeah.
you like chant out anywhere where the Revolutionary Guards are. You know what I mean? Like Marba Khomeini,
Yeah,
like meaning like
communist
death
countries,
to Khomeini or death to Khamenei or death to all these mullah fucks. But you say that out loud, they're gonna kill you, bud.
No hesitation.
None, and they
That's
do
it.
it to inflict fear on everybody else,
They
and they
they've
do it
been
very
doing it.
publicly. So you know, some people say the Iranians actually. Some of them support the regime, but I don't support the regime. But at the same time, do I agree with the decision to let's just say get on the brink of war with Iran? No. You know how many innocent people are going to die? I got family out there. You know,
Yeah.
pretty messed up.
Everybody's got families out there. You know.
Pretty
what I
messed
mean?
up. But
Could be with any country in the world. People are gonna
Yeah. People got loved ones, and it's like
family,
you. Like,
that's why it's never easy. Where regardless of who's involved,
Yeah.
where, whatever.
pretty scary stuff, man. Because like everybody was on high alert. I was
Yeah.
worried about Canada because like some of these countries, like Iran, is they're not the most advanced, but they're different than a lot of these other Middle Eastern countries. It wouldn't be the same thing. There's a reason why America hasn't gone to war with Iran yet. The way that they went to war with Iran.
It's because they would have been probably backed by Russia and China.
Well, yeah, exactly. But even at that, like Iran, they're very proud. We're proud people, so it's not like
it's not like a smaller.
yeah,
like,
they're not gonna come into the country and be like, oh, you're gonna do this, and they're gonna be okay. No, they're gonna be like, oh yeah, fuck you. That's what the Iranians are gonna do. You know?
it's not like Canada. A lot of people
very
in
proud.
Canada are
We had an empire.
cheap.
We had. Remember Majbani? We had an empire.
Yeah.
You know. But yeah, that's my take on it. But my heart does go out to everybody that lost their family in the plane crash because that's so tragic.
Yeah.
And those people, like they're Iranian Canadians. Like I'm guaranteeing you, probably all of them, if not 80% of them, are living in Canada. Like they're Canadian. You know what I mean?
What do you mean?
Like they're from here, right? Most of them. Like they have dual citizenship. But I mean,
Yeah.
it's like as if I went to visit Iran
Yeah.
and then I just I died in a horrific thing because we're that country's on the brink of war with the States.
True.
And that happened because think about it. I look at it like this, even if Iran shot that missile out of the sky, shot that plane out of the sky, which is probably what happened. This would have never happened.
It is what happened.
It would have never happened
Whether
at
it's
all.
an accident or not, it's
But
another
it would have never happened if this conflict wasn't happening between the States and Iran right now.
Probably
It wouldn't
not.
happen if America. Hey,
Probably not. You just don't carry like missile
no,
launchers.
like the Americans need to chill on the Middle East. You think they're there to help? Be honest. I want to know your opinion. You
My
think
opinion.
America's in the Middle East? I'm not talking about Iran right now. I'm talking about in Middle East in general. When they went to Iraq, they went to Iraq to what? Because Saddam had weapons of mass destruction. Didn't find
Yeah.
one.
So my opinion on that, wars from the very first day that from the beginning of time, wars was only about one thing and one thing only. That's resources.
100%.
Back then, might have been like what could it have been like water, food, women, for tribes and stuff. That's probably the main resources you could get out of attacking another tribe. And now it's just different since you have that in
Now it's just oil.
plenty quantities almost everywhere in the world.
You know that a couple of months ago, Iran found they
Now it's mostly oil. Yeah.
did you hear about that? Just a couple of months ago,
Yeah.
they just unearthed. What is it? I could be totally wrong. That's why we need to get somebody here on a computer, but we do. But I believe it was 58 billion barrels of oil.
Who?
Iran.
Oh.
They just uncovered it.
Wow.
And then what happens?
What a
Whoa, timing's perfect. America wants war with Iran.
Always perfect timing.
know?
America with that perfect timing.
I get it, I totally get it, and I'm so blessed to be in Canada, and I'm so blessed to be on this side. Whether the king of the jungle is going to be the king of the jungle, and at least somebody has to do it. If the states aren't going to do it, you'd have another country doing it, man. Think about it.
Well, my opinion.
So at
on
least
that.
it's our neighbors. That's how I look at it.
I'm pretty sure the United States aren't the number one superpower in the world right now.
But they are.
I think you were like,
No,
you
man,
had your
you're-
own opinion on it.
No,
But
I'm not misinformed. I've done the research on it though. That's the thing. When you said that the other night, because you said it the other night, you're saying China does not have the same military power as.
and if
the
it's
United
not
States.
China, it's Russia.
They don't have the same military power. You have to look into it. They don't. Like let's just say Russia.
But
no,
then,
here,
but then
let's go.
again,
I'm talking about
would
superpower.
Russia be the kind of country that you could find out about all of their military online on Wikipedia, bro?
Yeah, the only thing that I feel like they wouldn't disclose is, and you hear me out on this, is their nuclear stuff. Because everything else, they want other countries to know that they're powerful, so they disclose it. That's the reason why America discloses that information, and Iran discloses that information, and France discloses that information.
But Russians aren't the U.S.,
I know they're not the U.S., but
I know what you mean.
I think right now, the American armies, the American budget for military stuff is stupid.
Trillions and trillions.
Trillions
of
and
dollars.
trillions of dollars annually.
There's more money in war than
it's like
than
us when we
peace.
change our iPhones. These guys are changing jets. But like, you know, Iran right now has a jet from 1989. You know what I mean? Like they're running that old shit.
That's
They
as
got
old as me.
It's facts. They got
Literally.
old tanks and they got old stuff like that. Whereas America just constantly keeps, you know, either creating or buying new stuff.
True.
So I think if, like, for instance, the U.S., I'm talking about I don't like talking about this stuff because it's kind of weird, but like a one-on-one with any country in the world, I think they'd come out on top. A one-on-one.
Not in my opinion.
Because war is not the same, bro. War back in the day, like you said, like remember you ever watched Braveheart?
What is that?
Did you ever watch this?
I did,
300?
of course. Who hasn't?
So like that kind of war was like it was almost
Braveheart
man to
and
man,
300.
right? No, it was like man to man, horse to horse, and then they had their archers.
Yeah.
Whereas now, 90% of war is fought from the air. So even if China has, because China's population shits on our population, so even if they have more soldiers, they're not fighting from the ground. We're not like, you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah. So it's all about budget.
It's about budget.
It's about budget.
It's about budget. That's why they're the
now riddle me
superpower.
this. You think America's still number one on budget?
I think America has more
Against China?
I think America has more weaponry than China.
So it's not all about budget. It's about the budget you spend on
China
the
makes
military
everything here.
equipment. Because
I'm not saying I know, and I've always thought China's gonna, like, that's the one power they don't want to go to war with, you know, especially knowing
China
that,
and Russia, I'd say. Yeah.
well, see, because
No.
if a World War III happened, those two countries would ally.
Would not back the U.S.
No, they would ally together.
Absolutely.
That's when it becomes a scary. Then it doesn't matter if you're a superpower anymore. You got your two biggest friends that want to beat you up.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anyways, long story short, very, very, very sad stuff.
Very sad.
Sad stuff in Australia and sad stuff in the Middle East right now. And for all the Canadian families, because all these people that had died in that plane crash, they're from Canada. You know? It's really
Hearts
sad.
out to all the
Families, man.
The families of casualties.
Very
Absolutely. Very sad. A 180, complete 180. Let's bring some happy news.
sad. Sure.
Updates on the podcast. We
Do I even know what you're
are
going to...
planning. Absolutely. We were
Okay.
talking about it earlier.
Were we? Wasn't listening.
Before the month of March 2020, we'll have
March 20? What was
our very first guest.
No, not March. February, bro.
Before March.
Before February.
That's why I
certain.
said.
Yeah, it's certain.
Before
No, we're going to... we actually, we already had our first guest. Don't undercredit Jenny.
It was a guess, but it was more like an appearance.
It was a spontaneous thing.
Yeah,
'Cause
yeah,
she
very
was here
spontaneous.
and we still got a
She
grilled
did
cheese
very
challenge
well.
videos coming because I'm super busy. I haven't had time to cut that video up. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
But that video is coming. That will not be a podcast episode. That'll just be a clip that we put on YouTube. and
Extras.
iTunes, an extra.
Little bonuses.
But yeah, she was basically our first guest though. At the end of the day, even if it was a spontaneous thing, she ended up being the first guest.
It's true, but since I wasn't on that one, it's not like a full on us getting a guest, hosting
Right. No, but I get what you're saying.
for a guest.
Yeah.
But like an actual full on.
Listen, we got to get Rami on the show because if we get another guest and it's not him, he's going to be
he's gonna
mad.
hate hard.
No, he's going to
yeah,
be mad.
Yeah.
Bro.
He's been telling me how much he's looking forward to it as well. It'll be a very, very good podcast.
I think it'll be a very good podcast because we could definitely talk about some serious stuff, but us in general together, we're pretty dorky and we get, we talk about some weird stuff, man. So if that stuff, translates well onto the microphone, people are going to be, what the hell are these three kids talking about?
Worst case, we've never censored anything.
No, I don't censor. I
Today,
told you
yes.
since
Yeah,
day
then-
one, and this one, I want our viewers and listeners to know this. The goal with this podcast is to not filter it, not cut anything out, not to. I mean, if we said something that was very, very insensitive, like super insensitive,
Yeah.
and of course by mistake, I mean, to not ruin one's credibility or to ruin anybody's potential
Lives.
career or lives,
Goddamn lives.
we would probably cut it out because sometimes we speak faster than we think. But the goal with this podcast is for it to be as transparent as possible, raw. And I'm not gonna lie,
Uncut.
I feel like in our past few episodes, bro, we've slowed the notch down a bit. I've been trying to relax a bit, but I think
Yeah.
that's not what people want.
No, yeah, they want
think
you to
they
do
want-
your thing for sure.
Yeah, they want
For
the
sure.
real you and the real me. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
absolutely.
Us at our, for who we are. You know what I mean?
Just be yourself.
Be yourself. So right after we said we're not gonna cut anything out, I had to get back up to press record on the camera. Stupid fucking
Reset
thing
the
stops
camera
at
real
30
quick.
minutes.
So on a
Yeah,
cliff,
so on a
go.
cliff. You go first.
I go first.
Yeah, because I haven't even thought of one. I know you probably came prepared,
Bam.
but I came straight from work, and I even brought you pizza,
Yeah.
Timbits, and coffee.
Mine's tough. That's funny you just said that. Mine's tough, but it's simple at the same time.
Sure.
On a cliff,
Mm-hmm.
you never have pizza again, or you never have coffee again. You got to pick.
Yeah, but that's not that hard. You're acting like that's a very hard thing.
How
when
is it not that hard?
Because when you
for you, I mean,
I know because I would say I'm addicted to both. Glad you didn't throw wine in
every
the
day,
mix.
every day.
Every day I have about. I would say I have
Wine
probably
would've-
6 coffees a day.
Wine would have been like an easier choice.
Between what, wine and pizza?
Yeah, you would have picked pizza like
Yeah, but
every day.
I already told you I'd pick
Any
wine.
day.
I already told you I'd pick wine over coffee. You don't remember?
nope,
Didn't you ask me this question already?
nope.
Or maybe that was me playing the game with somebody else.
It's probably one of your other friends, whatever.
Yeah, one of the prettier ones.
Whoever can stand your ass, anyways.
Yeah, not too many people. On a cliff, pizza or wine? Never have pizza again. Never have wine. It would be not wine. Sorry, coffee.
Well, if you say wine's harder,
No. Well, it's almost the same. But did you ever ask yourself, like, hey, does Ali have a cup of coffee tattooed on his arm? That's why I'm saying it's not that hard.
I didn't even know you had a tattoo.
I have a tattoo of pizza on my arm, man.
The slice, I know.
So why would you like? That's like if you had a.
Because a coffee tattoo.
I know
looks
because
stupid.
I'm not gonna lie.
But then again, a pizza tattoos look stupid as well. you
Hey,
know?
don't insult my tattoo, bro. Okay, indamable. The stupidest tattoo I got is right here on my neck, bro.
I wouldn't know. Got mine fucking
Removed? Poof.
gone, bro. David Copperfield.
I have coffee 6 times a day,
Yeah.
but I only have pizza once a day.
Okay. So that would be
Oops, sorry guys.
that you'd let go of.
I would still let go of coffee.
You let go coffee.
Yeah,
Why?
because I love pizza.
I know you love
Listen,
pizza.
when
but
I'm sad,
coffee's coffee.
pizza. When I'm hungry, pizza. When I'm happy, pizza. When I'm scared, pizza.
If it wasn't for the coffee, you
If I-
wouldn't. What? No. If it wasn't for the coffee, you wouldn't even wake up for the damn pizza, bro.
Yeah, but coffee doesn't. It doesn't have an effect on me. That's the weird thing. That's why I can drink 6 cups a day, 7 cups, bro.
So
sometimes I'll
so
have
it really
coffee
is just
all
for the
day.
taste.
It's a psychological.
Or
thing.
you're so wired you don't even realize that it has an effect on you.
It has no effect on me, man. Like I know people that say when they have a coffee, it wakes them up. Me, it doesn't do anything. I just drink it, and I love it. I drink a lot of iced coffee, black iced coffee, black Americano,
best.
black iced. Oh my god! Like every day, like in the winter, I
Any
slow
type
down.
of coffee.
I don't like cream and stuff too much. Tonight
Black.
was an exception, but usually I like it.
What's in mine?
No, I got us.
It's like sugary.
No, it is. I got us mocha, but 3/4 coffee, 1/4 hot chocolate.
Oh, it doesn't taste like mocha. Tastes like
It's a cafe mocha. It's like it's half hot chocolate, half coffee. But I always tell her to
yeah.
put more
I know,
coffee.
but it doesn't taste like chocolate. That's what I
No?
meant. No, but it's good. It's a little sweet.
It's a little sweet. Yeah,
Yeah.
a little sweet. But I got the Timbits, and I figured, ain't no party like a coffee
There's
party,
a
you
bunch
know.
of chocolate ones in there.
Yeah, you want to have one?
No. I know,
Yeah, but did I
know
answer
you're
your question?
about the
I would pick pizza. It's a no-brainer.
All right, yours then. Hopefully yours is a tougher choice for me. You know.
I've been thinking about all these on a cliffs, and it's like it's harder to say on a cliff than to almost say would you rather, right? Because there's so many more options of the would you rather game. But I want to keep it on a cliff because it's unique to us.
Okay.
But like the would you rathers are a lot easier. You understand what I'm saying? Like if you say like would you rather have $1 million or this, you're not going to say would you rather.
So you want to change the rules?
No,
already,
no. I don't want to necessarily change the rule. It has to remain on a cliff. But on a cliff,
Yes.
would you rather? Okay.
Cliff, would you rather? Whatever.
Here's a good one. Would you on a cliff?
You want to take a minute here?
No, I got it.
I
man.
can just
Hey, listen, first of all,
leave and come back, bro. I'll take this
on a
phone
cliff,
call real quick.
you're holding.
Where's my phone?
You done?
I'm holding what?
You done? You
Yeah.
done? You gonna let
Okay,
me speak?
Go.
Which is stupid, took. Theoretically, you have 2 wives.
Already do, bro.
Already do. Whoa. You're not getting away with that one. Someone's sleeping on the couch tonight. Not my couch. You have two wives.
Yeah.
With one wife, you don't love her, but you're a multi-billionaire. Multi-millionaire. Let's not get crazy. The other one, you're deeply, madly in love. A love that you've never witnessed before because... God, no. But you broke.
Okay.
You gotta let one go.
Wow, that's
That's very
it's very
good
vague.
one, it's not that vague.
Like, I'm broke. Am I happy? Am I like?
Hey, did you hear what I said? Did you hear what I said? Why you take your toque off? You're not listening.
I was still thinking
You got
about
two
the one
options,
with the millions,
right?
bro.
Yeah, so you're a millionaire in one, but you're miserable and you're not in love with her.
Okay.
The other one, you're broke, but you guys are madly, deeply in love and you're happy with her.
Okay.
I'm not saying you can't pay your phone bill.
Okay.
but
But you broke.
you broke.
Okay.
It's almost like a fairy tale of like, run away together, but you find a way to make it happen.
Okay,
You find a way to
but
survive.
Which one's the baddest though?
They're the same little beats.
Man. Same.
Same little bad thing, however you like them titties, boy. Okay. However you like, if you like them thick or you like them thin. She's whatever you imagine. Okay? But you broke and in love with one, or you're loaded, but you're miserable with the other. And it's a forever thing. Don't forget. This is like what you're gonna.
But if you don't love her, you could just get a divorce and fucking
you're
move
making
on,
the game
man.
like you're not listening. This is not that hard.
I'm not because it's stupid.
No, because no, it's not stupid. You're stupid. It's not stupid. You're being stupid. It's a very simple question.
Okay,
Take your time to answer it if you
So
want.
the logical choice would be.
It's not a logical choice.
The logical
Your
choice would be to take the one with the mills and you divorce her ass, keep half, and then go and find your own.
Listen, I thought
go and
since
find your own.
you were one of the creators here that you
Yeah.
would understand the rules of this game. You don't seem to understand the
Okay,
rules of the game.
okay, it's a forever thing.
That's like if you told me,
Okay.
hey Ali, would you take a Bugatti or a 964 Porsche?
And then
I'm
you
not
take
going to be
the
like, no,
Bugatti,
I would
sell
take the
it, yeah.
Bugatti to sell the Bugatti to buy 6 964 Porsches.
I get it.
You get
Okay,
it? No, you're
okay.
taking one of the other.
Okay, I'll
bro.
play by the rules now.
Jesus Christ,
Okay.
man, I have a headache.
Well, then I'd go for the love, for sure.
You?
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
The love of the money.
No, yeah, that's my boy right there, boy. Oh my God! Imagine all the other wives you could have with all that money, bro.
That's right.
No, I'm kidding. That's what you would take. You would take the money?
May no.
Nah, yeah, you would.
No, baby.
Yeah, you would.
I'd
You take
live
the money.
I'd live as a peasant with the love of my life. Bro.
Really?
May we?
You'd like be a hunter gatherer. You get her to pick the berries while you hunt the deer, bro.
Panhandling, bro.
Oh, okay. That's pretty sad, bro. Hey, but you know what? You never know.
Like
Imagine
this,
that would be like
this,
the
bro.
most.
With
Yeah,
the cup with the
yeah.
cup.
Excuse
No,
me, sir.
I don't know. You know.
You know that poor hobo downtown.
Why would you need money for food when love feeds you every day?
Or when you can just eat her, right?
yeah.
Right? If you're someone love.
Yeah, if you're into that
you
kind
can
of
get your
thing,
protein. So you can give her some protein too if you want.
which I am.
Jesus Christ, this became X-rated. No, but yeah, I don't know. It's a tough one, but I don't think anybody would want to live miserably with anybody. Doesn't matter. Like, imagine you're thinking right now. You're like, yo, man, I could have a Lamborghini. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna throw it right back at you. Well,
You can't do that. It's not part of the
I'm not gonna
rules.
throw it back at you. But since we're talking about it, like you would really, who would pick like money? You know, some people like money, but once once you get the money, if we're playing by the rules, you're stuck with that.
I know, but like, I'm not. I wouldn't say I would take the money. I never said I was going to take the money. I never said I was going to take the money. Hey, man, not at all. Not at all. I would take if you're talking about like a real, actually, if I'm talking about, because I came up with a question, but if we're talking about like a real, genuine, one of a kind love, I would take that too. That's gonna bring you. You're happy. You get what I'm saying? You're gonna be fulfilled in other ways. You're gonna be fulfilled. You're gonna be whole.
And we're playing on a cliff, and it seems like the obvious choice, go for love, whatever, and stuff like that. But not a lot of people, but some people are faced with those kind of choices. Like,
And they do pick their money all the time.
Yeah.
Man,
Well,
I know people that go
most
through
of the time.
divorces, and then that same girl that you love so hard took half of everything, and
Yeah.
she didn't lift a finger all the whole relationship.
Yeah, that's another thing,
You know?
but it wasn't part of the on
wasn't
a cliff,
part of it,
but
exactly.
but it's a very real thing.
It is a real thing, man.
Yeah.
That's why I find I think it's getting scarcer and scarcer to find genuine.
You believe in soulmates?
I did. I don't anymore.
Damn.
Yeah,
Who broke your heart?
a bunch of bitches. No, I'm kidding. Ain't nobody break my heart.
No, but like
No, I can't get my heart
jokes aside,
No.
like soulmates, as in like there is
Like there's somebody out there for me.
one soul,
I think so.
one person.
Yeah, I think so.
Is it a dude?
No. No, I think there is one person out there for me.
Yeah,
Yeah, and I think I've met her before.
you did.
Yeah, crazy, huh?
Damn.
Yeah. You out there, baby? I see you.
You want to elaborate?
I see you.
Wow,
I
that's
see- no, I'm kidding.
that's a thirst trap right
Yeah,
there.
it is a
bro.
thirst trap, you know.
Wow, I
I'm just
saw
hoping my
that
DMs
coming
blow
from
up
a mile
tonight,
away.
You know?
Bro.
No,
You're gonna be
no.
like, is it me? Like, hey, what she doing? I know it's been months, but what she doing?
No, I do believe that. I feel like out of a lot of my past relationships, there were the ones that stood out. There were the ones that stuck out, that stand out. You know, bro, you've been through the same thing, man.
Yeah, but
Like there's, you know that what's the saying? The one that got away.
yeah,
That saying?
but that's not the same thing. It's not the same thing.
As like one
for me,
soulmate?
the definition. Yeah, I don't believe a soulmate and the one that got away. Every guy or girl, matter of fact, doesn't matter. I feel like everyone that's lived a little had someone like the one that got away. You know, but an actual like soulmate,
Yeah, but I'm talking like, let's just say put it.
I
Let
don't
me
believe
put
that
this in
shit.
perspective for you, okay? You dated somebody. Let's just say you were with somebody like let's throw a number out. 7 years ago,
Okay.
8 years ago, 9 years ago.
Yeah.
But that person still fucking gets under your skin when you think about him. That person still left a mark.
Yeah.
What do you call that? You call that ego, or you call that like you get my
Yeah, it's
point?
part ego, mostly ego actually.
Yeah, you think so?
It's mostly it left a mark like it hurts.
Like, I don't know, man. I don't know how to put it. I don't know how to put it.
But regardless, like even if that person left a mark, I don't believe it's a love kind of thing as in a soulmate thing. Because if it's been years,
I don't
like, you
believe
said
it's-
7 years. Listen, you said 7 years. So if it's been that long and it's still like left a mark and it's still kind of like painful or something, like it contradicts the whole soulmate thing, or else you would be happy for that person moving on or hoping the best for that person. Yes.
No. Why would you want your soulmate to move on?
Exactly. Then is the fucking ego. So it has nothing to do with the act. It contradicts the whole soulmate like thing.
I don't
right?
believe in soulmates. You want to know if that's the question. I don't believe in a soulmate. I do believe you're gonna end up with somebody. I feel like almost everybody's. Maybe I don't know. I don't.
Absolutely not. A lot of people end up very lonely or in a
sometimes I think
lame
I'm
ass
gonna end up
relationship. You know.
Sometimes I think I'm gonna end up alone because I have such a hard time, bro. I thought about it. I think about it all the time. Like
Think about what?
Like
spending the rest of your days
yes,
alone. Bro?
I swear to
That's
God,
sad.
dude.
You could be like the first like crazy cat boy.
Crazy what?
Well, you know the crazy cat lady type.
I get
of
like little
chick?
fucking Komodo dragons, bro.
Komodo.
I'd be the Komodo dragon boy.
Yeah, all their
No, I think about it all the time. You know, because I don't like fucking playing a game with you. Feel me?
Yeah.
Anyways, okay, let's wrap this one
Soulmates out
up.
the
That was
picture.
okay. That was a good podcast. What do you think? Did you like it?
It was
Did you
alright.
like it? Did you have a good time?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was lit. It was lit.
Yeah, it was
Always.
lit. We could have gotten really deep in the whole Iran thing because I got a lot to say about that regime, but
I think,
I feel like that might have gotten a little too political for
Yeah.
our listeners.
and also we're gonna see how it all unfolds, and
Yeah, you know,
I think it's gonna slowly go away.
it'll never go away.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, you mean like the
It never
whole-
goes away, but
With
it's
Iran?
not gonna be
Bro, this
like.
is not a
I don't
new
feel
thing,
like
right?
it's gonna escalate in the next couple of weeks.
You know what the craziest thing
or
is?
months,
You know
whatever.
the most messed up part is? the most karma. How would you say it if it's the most ironic thing? The regime that's in power right now in Iran is basically a product of the Americans.
Yeah, because it was probably CIA involved at
It
one
was.
point back in the day.
Yeah, in '79, when they got rid of the Shah.
As with every
And the
single
revolution.
war
You know, it was they basically
or
put that piece of shit
conflict
in
with
power,
another country.
and then now they're at war, just like what happened with Saddam. They were shaking
Absolutely,
hands
bro.
with Saddam one
They
day.
plan that shit is planned
I know,
years ahead.
It's crazy. It's crazy. The conspiracy stuff is nuts.
Bro, the states
And that's
probably
Trump.
already know who they want to hit in 2030, bro.
100%, 100%. As long as they don't hit us in this fucking room, because we need to make some fucking episodes.
No, Canada's all peace
Not really.
and Timbits.
Yeah, Timbit's pretty lit.
Yeah, we're just the backup.
I mean, what do we even do, right?
Canadian forces, bro. This is
Canadian forces are pretty.
the backup.
No, we got some. Yeah, but see, yeah, you say that, but I think we play a big
Just
part.
go and kill off
I think we play a
the
big part.
half-dead people.
No, man, don't say that.
Well,
I guarantee you right now. I guarantee you right now.
Canadian forces
if a Canadian-
always clean up after.
I get it, right?
It's
but
what-
I mean,
it is
like,
what it
if,
is.
if
It's
like,
still going to war, but
yeah. But if two guys from the Canadian Army right now showed up at the door and they wanted to go at it with us, we probably lose.
what do you mean?
He'd probably kill you with 2 fingers, bro.
2 fingers? What do
100,
you think? They're special ops,
hit-
bro?
Yeah, maybe they are.
But no, they're the
You
ones
don't
with a
know.
little hat
You
that
don't
walk
know.
around
What
the
are-
downtown. And
You're the one with the toque in the living room, bro.
yeah, it's cold.
It's not a
bro.
living room.
It's like minus 20 outside.
Yeah, we're not
Anyways,
outside. Yeah, anyways.
clap for the end.
There's no, you don't need to clap at the end.
That's going to be my new thing. When I'm done, I clap.
All right,
That's it.
ladies and gentlemen, that was Tequila and Small Talk episode 6.
Wow.
Sorry.
At least it
So it's because
wasn't
I got a few things on my
69
mind right now. Because like I wanted to say something else, but I'm gonna let it slide.
If it's not about the war, share.
No.
Okay.
Yeah. No. Subscribe to us on YouTube. Hit the notification bell so you can get our videos. Follow us on Instagram. I don't know why some of you people are not fucking, supporting us on Instagram. You little bitches. Yeah. And the ones unfollowing us on Instagram, shame on you.
That's real
We're doing
sweet.
this shit for y'all. No, I'm kidding. I'm just joking. Yeah, we'll cut that
I
part.
like your style, boy. I like your style. That's it.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
night.
And we'll be back next week. Yellow bye. From now on, I'm going to bring up whatever I want.
Apparelli's.
Apparel. We're making grilled cheese, bro.
Real smooth.
That was very smooth. It was as smooth as a siempre. With your stupid hat, could I get it up? I know about it. You should wear 2 of them because you're double stupid.
Grab my hand. I'll save you.
Give a little something back. Tequila and small talk.